Record it. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bill Kerbach. So happy to be here with the Switcher team. We're going to have some fun this morning. We are going to take a look at what the heck is Switcher and how can it help make you money? Because let's be honest, that's what we're really doing here. So a short background, I've been in real estate for about 39 years and have really kind of led the path with video. And when I met up with Switcher, it was like meeting my girlfriend for the first time because I had something on my mobile phone that was totally different than what anybody else in the marketplace. So I was out in Malibu in the high-end market, and I have my little, I call it my TV channel. And so when I started showing that around a few years ago, it took a while for the technology to kind of catch up. But now we have, after COVID, people are a lot more susceptible. So I thought what I would do is open it up with kind of a sexy example of something we made on the app, and then come back and we're going to hear from Morgan and some of the other people. So let me share my screen. I'm going to optimize this. Okay. All right. Can you guys see this okay, Nick? See the video here?
Yep, we've got it.
Here we go. All right, let's have some fun.
Hi, this is Marcus, Kiwi Golter, Coolwell Banker, Global Luxury. We're here at this beautiful home in the Pelicans, Newport Coast, that we just sold using our advanced mobile video marketing system. I'm really, really excited about it. So come on inside and I'll show you more. So you're not going to see this video system anywhere else. This is our mobile live streaming video platform. This allows us to deliver in real time quality video of your home to our database of qualified buyers, also across the globe with social media and YouTube as well. For more information on how this video system can work for you by selling your home for more in less time, click on the link or just call me direct. Thanks for watching. Marcus, Kiwi Golter.
I don't know about you guys, but I was a home seller of a big property and I saw that video, I would call that guy. I saw Morgan smiling through that, Justin and Nick and everybody. And this is the Switcher team. These are the guys that are really behind it. But, unless you really are able to articulate past the technology, what the hell does this mean? Why does it make what? If you go in on a 20, 30, 40, $50 million listing presentation and you've got Switcher on your phone, it changes the whole story. Don't go in there and talk to them about how you're going to do mailer cards and you're going to put it on Instagram. You say, my conversation is, I tell the seller, I said, how about we do something different? How about we take a look at the house, I'm dying to see your new home, but how about we're not going to talk about all that other stuff that everybody else is talking about and they're the best and they're going to put it here. How about we just talk about something you've never seen from anybody else? I've got a live stream TV channel for the globe right in my phone, right in my pocket. So we'll take a look at that. Anyway, so I wanted to push this over to Morgan right now and have Morgan share a little bit about what's going on with kind of the nuts and bolts and give us the Switcher tour. Go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah, definitely. I also love the jump from a Kiwi and New Zealander to an Australian. That's fun. It's like we're keeping it Southern Hemisphere based for this.
There you go.
So Bill, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually share into my Zoom screen. So if you want to just spotlight it for the call.
Okay.
So you can just kind of pin it for everyone.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so you just go to the kind of the three dots on my video screen.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Spotlight it.
Oh, spotlight. Okay, good. Wow. Learn something every day. There you go. Thanks.
That's just the value I'm bringing to this operation.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, so exactly what you were saying, Bill. You know, I think there's such a huge potential for this. Actually, before I started working for Switcher on the team, I was actually doing corporate dental media, so showing off dental practices, you know, all sorts of stuff. It was a weird journey into that, but it was exactly the same premise. It was like, okay, these things have been done a traditional way for a long time. It's like, we've got this gear, you've already got a lot of this equipment in your pocket. So let's get in there. Let's showcase this in a different way. Let's bring it to your audience. Like, if you've got it already, there's so much stuff where you can showcase it. And additionally, you can build up your own network and bring value then as you're talking to these, you know, as you're looking at these listings. So super simple to utilize. You know, I've got here, this camera up here is just, you know, an iPhone on a tripod. I'm talking to it right now. Okay. We've got an additional camera. All of these are connected just over the same Wi-Fi network, really low footprint. You know, and what we can do is just tap to move it. So this is something you can self-manage. You could be just by yourself, no media training, no production training. You just set it up, fire and forget, and you're just able to create these really high quality productions. And then, you know, one of the things that we were talking about, you know, Bill and the rest of the team were talking about, you know, so much of the benefit of these listings is the scope of it. So we have the ability to have these cameras to be live, but then also bring in pre-roll of, you know, some of those pre-roll videos you have of these listings of these buildings.
Right.
So here's one I just found, you know, Kiwi Golter just before I had this as well, you know, had some material already that had kind of been put in place when the listing was first made, and you can utilize this further.
Critical. Mm-hmm.
You can be a part of it as well. So you can be live talking about it as they're going through. Look at this bathroom. I'm not good at this stuff, so I'll leave the selling part. But, you know, you can be commenting on it. You can be a part of this. You know, again, you can make that bigger as well still. So you can be part and part. You know, all of this stuff is kind of just inbuilt, super easy to use, exact same function. You're just tapping to switch. And then when you're done, you can go back to being solo.
Yes.
I mean, huge. Additionally, we've got all those different graphics, you know, making it branded. So much of this stuff is, you know, as part of what you're doing is showcasing your brand as you're doing it. That's part of what you're selling them on, is the, you know, the confidence, the security of that. So I've got here, obviously I'm not Bill, I'm not Bill, but I'm impersonating today. So you can have that, you can have lower third titles, you can bring in all sorts of things like that. You can bring in product images. Nice. So all of that stuff can be kind of incorporated at the same time in just such an easy way. Additionally, you know, we talk about broadening that scope. Multi-streaming is built in. It's super simple to set up. You just connect them in place, like you connect them once, you select your destinations in the app, and you can go live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We actually have an ability, a switcher player, so you can embed it on your website. So you can be going direct to your website or a client website. So there's a huge amount of value there. And all you're doing is connecting those pieces in place, and you're hitting that same red button and it's going there. So really
so
easy.
Let me interject in that. So
yeah,
the average real estate agent, you know, they think differently than normal people, right? And so the focus is that, first of all, the mobile app, the Switcher tool, is broadcasting not just on Facebook, but it has the ability to broadcast on multiple channels like LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, live simultaneously. It also, at that same time, has the ability where there's a player easy to access from your app that you can put on your website. So you could literally, a lot of it, to be candid, is the story. There's a big story here. When you're talking to a home seller, they need to know you're getting the video of your property, their property out there. So when you say, I've got a TV channel built into my website, and when I go live, we're going to all the social media simultaneously, and we're also on my website. The ability to add in B-roll. So I wanted to, Morgan, how do I take back the screen here real quick?
Yeah, I'll remove the spotlight. So
Okay, so I wanted to take you guys and show you another video, and this is kind of it's a rougher version, but I think you're going to appreciate it. This is like a $15 million property in Malibu, low end, and we had some fun with it. So I'm going to share my screen here, and okay, we're going to share that. Do you guys see the global open house Respondec Malibu?
We do.
Okay, here we go.
Aloha, everybody. Come and see my open house at 6648 Zumarez. It's paradise.
Those are titles coming in from the app. I did this all on the phone.
There's a brown spot on the moon, and I'm thinking I don't want to stay. Remember that land I give to you. It means so very well. I'm going home now, so take care. I'll see you again. Goodbye.
You'll understand why this is a little longer than our normal video. We actually were able to get out on a golf cart and go out and drive to the beach, all from the mobile.
It means so very well. I'm going home now, so take care. I'll see you again. Goodbye.
Just no way you could do this otherwise.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye.
So we had some fun with that because we were able to basically use pre-recorded video, obviously the drone and the aerial. We're able to add in the little party, the dance, the whole thing. And of course, we're telling them, hey, this is a global open house. I mean, people only know really, what you tell them. So the ability to, first of all, to find out, you need to know as a realtor what kind of mobile, what things you might want to shoot on Switcher. So I'm just going to give you a couple of my experiences. First of all, a just sold property, standing in front of a big house in Malibu that just sold. One just sold for 177 million. I actually did the video for that property. I literally could have stood there and done a whole story. Can you imagine that story going live on LinkedIn? That's big news. I didn't
unreal,
do it.
yeah.
I was too busy shooting the video of the property because I wanted to break the story. It wasn't my listing. You can do property previews live. Of course, you're going to have the ability to broadcast of your listings. But to me, a big part of it, and at the meager price, and by the way, in the chat, I put a link for a 2-week free trial. So you can click on that if you want. I'll put that also in the other areas. But the ability to sit with a seller and have a story that your competition doesn't have is everything. Because I know what the other agents are saying. They're saying, well, we're going to do a video. All right. Probably 4 people will see it and 2 of them are the seller and the other 2 are the agent. And, or we're going to, we're going to do a mailer or we're good at this versus guys, we're live streaming around the globe. We've got it live to our website. We've got it Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We can take, by the way, easy from the live app. It's going to record that video. So you could take that video and you could put that on your Instagram. You could send that to the seller. There's a lot of other flexibility. So putting the titles and the fact that you can make it really a cool thing. Justin, Nick, are there any other features, benefits, anything that I maybe haven't covered that you think might be important?
Yeah, I would just say, Morgan did a great job demoing it. I think those video examples are really, really key, Bill. Seeing is believing with anything visual like video. The last thing I would add is just, if you do want to talk to us and learn more about it, we do have a team dedicated to onboarding and support. So if you use the link that Bill is going to share, in the chat and after the video, we'll know that it came through, this realty sort of community, and we'll reach out and schedule some time to chat. So you're not going at it alone. We understand that your strengths are in, real estate, understanding the market. Our strengths are in video. So let us talk to you, hopefully onboard you, and hopefully get that first video out the door. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is that using the tool, like everything, it's going to take a little bit. And so here's some questions. Since I didn't get any from you, I'm going to give you the question. Why is it different than Facebook Live? Well, Facebook Live is very simple, but it's just Facebook Live. You're not going to be able to bring any pre-recorded. You're not going to be able to put titles. It's not that interesting. You really need to get it to multiple channels. The next question from myself is about the iPad. Well, I'll tell you, if you're going after luxury listings and you're not using an iPad, you're missing a huge opportunity. The big story is that the iPad view, as you saw with Kiwi's video, it looks like you're running a TV station, and that's only with one camera. When you develop your skills, and by the way, the span of technology with video has grown exponentially. When you get to the point where you maybe want to have like a TV show, your own, you've got, using an iPhone and an iPad, you've got multiple cameras, you can switch back and forth, you can bring people in. Is it worth it to do this, to learn this? Absolutely. The average commission of my clients is $150,000 one-time commission. Many of them, I know people that their average commission is $1 million. That's what they make for selling a house. Do you think they can afford a little bit of time and bring their team in to do this? You bet. Because we only like to deal with the big boys. But does this work for somebody selling a $500,000 house? Absolutely, right? Don't wait. By the way, here's the challenge. The next 90 days, right? A lot of agents are going to end up, January, February, wondering what happened, right? They decided to take Thanksgiving and Christmas off and all that. Nothing wrong with that. But now might be a great time to sign up for Switcher and learn it. Spend an hour a day for a couple of days, right? Take advantage of this time. This is the biggest opportunity in real estate to get ahead. I'm in the field. I know what people are doing, and they're not working, right? They're scared. They're hearing the interest rates. They're seeing the inventory change. Everybody's in this panic mode. Well, that's where all the millionaires are, right? That is where they are. So I want to tell you guys that I hope that you have seen enough here to inspire you to go get Switcher, learn a new skill, and take it into the marketplace and use it with your video. So unless we got any other thing, Morgan, Nick, anybody else have any, Sandy, any other comments of anybody, any other thoughts?
I mean, I was going to affirm as well and kind of per Justin's point, and then what you're saying as well
Yeah.
is, you know, one of the things we're committed to really is helping with those first few steps as well in terms of starting it. So
Excellent.
it can
Yeah.
be very difficult to learn any new skill. Obviously, learn any video skill, you know, has been a thing in the past, but
Right.
you know, we're really committed to helping with that onboarding process, helping with those first steps,
Mhm.
going from single platform to multi-platform, single camera to multi-camera, bringing in pre-roll, like you said, starting to tell that story and starting to be kind of creative with how you think. And like, I think you'll attest to it, you know, per that video earlier,
Yeah.
like it's amazing the simplicity of the technology because of what's at hand to start to create something that's really unique, and then something that has high value, not only as a live stream, not only as like that kind of time in, you know, place in time,
Yeah.
but ongoing as well as you start to create it. So
Yeah.
we're very committed to that. You know, we like to work very closely with clients and customers as they're starting up. So if you're looking at it, if you're interested in it, like Justin said, reaching out. I'm part of the customer success team. I'm one of the CSMs here. So if you like my accent even, and you want to talk to me some more,
Love it.
I'll be, you know, in close contact with whoever is looking
Great.
to start up.
So I want to close with that, because I think onboarding is critical. I just frankly launched a new company. This is a little plug, Realty Funnel, but I'll tell you, we have to onboard, and I've had such great results working with Justin and Nick and Morgan on making sure I have everything that I need. So now's a good time. Take the challenge, get out there and get signed up. Try Switcher for free for, I think, 2 weeks, and then let us know when you see in this video if you want us to do another one of these. We can go to the next level. We can talk about using 2 iPhones. We can talk about bringing people in. We can talk about questions and answers. You can even embed the player on landing pages, which frankly is very interesting. I can't wait to try that. So, all right, you guys, we thank everybody for being here, and we will see you on the other side.
Thank you all.
See ya.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.